Alrighty guys, welcome back to another LEGO haul from BrickByBrick, and I know I've been doing a lot of hauls recently, and that's kind of mostly because I've been lazy and I haven't done other things. So the only stuff I have to upload is hauls. But hopefully I'll be able to get back into doing more than just hauls. But today we actually have one that's slightly exciting because Walmart clearance is back. This is a set that I guess my Walmart decided to wait about 2 weeks to maybe it was less than 2 weeks, but they waited a little while to mark this one down, and it wasn't with the regular clearance. But I checked on the app like I do every so often, and saw that this was on there for $11, which, this isn't my favorite set at all, but it is a Ninjago set that I hadn't gotten yet, and I was like, for $11, I guess, sure. This is one that I didn't really need that much, but I did kind of want to get the new Fire Dragon head, and I don't have the original Fire Temple, so I guess for now this is the closest I've got. So yeah, that's awesome. Woo. But in all seriousness, it is nice to have gotten that for $11 because that will allow me to keep getting closer to having every Ninjago set. But the other thing that I bought while I was there was some blind bags, and there are 12 of these Harry Potter Series 2 ones. Unfortunately, Walmart is not selling them for $3.44 this time around, so each of these was $4.97. So I did feel through them all, and hopefully I should finish the series, because I definitely don't really want to risk getting any unintentional duplicates, when they're $4.97 each. But yeah, let's go through all these and open them up and see how I did. Okay. Cutting across the first one, and inside we'll see the leaflet, and then that will allow me to show you which ones I still need. First one here appears to be Ron, so that's a new one for sure. Alright, here's the leaflet. We will start off by looking at that quick, and I don't really like the new taped ones, but there we go, open it up, there we go. Alright, so in the last opening that I did, I got Harry, I got Dumbledore, I got Grip Hook, and I got Moaning Myrtle. So everyone else I still need, and now we have Ron, so we don't need to worry about him anymore. Seems to be a pretty well produced figure. It's got arm printing and leg printing. Definitely more interesting than the Series 1 Ron. But he's got his cool butterbeer piece, which is pretty neat. And he's got two expressions, which are pretty similar to one of the head prints that's in the Friend set, from what I understand. This head seems to be printed up a little bit high, but it's not. Maybe it's supposed to be like that, I don't know. But it's not, like, super ridiculous. Not super noticeable either. There we go. He's got his wand, and there's Ron. Alright, that is 1 out of 12 correct. It was the first one, so there's a pretty high chance that it was going to be correct. But regardless, I need to get an extra wand with Ron there. So we should probably move the camera angle down just a little bit, because we don't really get to see what's going on in the background. And bag number 2 appears to be James Potter, which is a cool one. This is one of the ones that, just as a character choice, I thought was pretty cool, pretty interesting. Like printing, it's pretty cool on this guy. I'm just gonna take the other wand from Ron here and leave the other ones on the sprue, cause might as well. And James gets this cool little portrait, which is a pretty neat piece. He also gets a dark red scarf, which is a really cool part too. So lots of cool stuff with this guy, actually. And he even gets 2 expressions. Okay, that's pretty neat. His torso print is a little bit bland, but everything else on him is cool. So, and he does get a little bit of back printing. So yeah, both good figures so far. And I don't know. I mean, at least based on the images. Let's just rip this open. But at least based on the images, I think that this series might be better than the first, and so far, at least quality wise, I found that to be the case. I know the first series had a lot of weird, like the plastic quality just felt cheap, and they didn't quite want to attach properly to the stands even. But yeah, here's Bellatrix in her prisoner outfit. It's the first time that we've gotten this character in this outfit, and the face print on her is pretty good. Yeah, I do get this hairpiece again, which is this. It feels like it's a hard plastic. Maybe it's a hard rubber or slightly softer plastic, but it doesn't want to fit on the head properly. There we go. It must be some sort of like hard, like really particularly hard rubber. Wait. Oh, does she get the handcuffs? Which these are in dark gray for the first time. So I guess you're supposed to put these on her. And then also, here, I'm just going to put it around one arm for now. And give her her prisoner identification number. And we'll give her a wand. So that way she's at least holding on to everything. But yeah, another extra handcuffs and a single extra wand. And, I mean, it's cool to get Bellatrix, but I think that is one of the least interesting variants in the series, though I don't know if I'll get the Burrow, so it'll be cool to just have her as a character. At the very least. And, oh, okay, we got Luna here. Okay, is that everything? Yeah. Alright, so we get another brown wand, it looks like. And rip that off. And I think, is this face print the old face print for her? Did they give her a new one? I think they might have not given her a new one. Something about that face print looks a little bit weird to me. Maybe it's a little bit fuzzier printing, but this side of the face looks good, I think. This side may be a little off. I don't know, though. I can't quite tell. And it doesn't look too bad. It just first glance was a little weird. And we get this cool lion mask, which is pretty neat. So, there's that. That's 4 for 4 so far, which is good. And next bag, who do we got? Is this Fred or George? I don't remember which one. Is this? I think this might be Fred, but I don't want to get that wrong. So, it's either Fred or George, one of the twins. Why don't I remember which one is which? He does have that cool Marauders map, though. And I do have the accessory set, so I have the, like the folded up one. But that's cool. Whoops. Sorry, Fred or George, whoever you are. And he gets this cool hat hair combo. And we will give him the second one from Luna, so now you have 2 full extra sets of brown wands. Seems like brown is the wand color of the series. So far, at least. And next up we have... okay. We got Lily Potter. And, well, I guess, and also Harry Potter. So, I guess both series do have 2 versions of Harry, which is something interesting that I had not thought about until right this second. Yeah, she seems to be a little bit simpler in terms of printing than James was, but overall, her wand doesn't want to go in her hand either. There we go. But she does still have the side printing on her legs there. Good printing on the torso, actually. Significantly better than James there. And that flesh tone on her order head. Oh, here it is, rolled down over here. That face seems a little bit fuzzy. Printing. Back face print isn't that bad, but the eyes seem a little bit big there. I don't know, maybe not. Let me know what you think. Does that look a little bit weird to you? It looks better through the camera than it does in person. But the printing on her torso is really good. Let's see. Next figure here. is going to be... Professor Sprout. Alright. Another good inclusion. Oh, there's a lot of parts here. But another good inclusion in the series, I think. It's nice to get Professor Sprout with a hair hat combo that actually makes her look like Professor Sprout. But she does get an extra plant piece, which is useful, I suppose. And I guess we'll move her over one. And where's the... oh, here it is. Rolled away. But here's our little mandrake. And can fit right in the pot. And then she gets a dark tan wand. And you do get an extra one of these. And there we go. Just gonna move these back a little bit. And there. Next up, we have... who's it gonna be? It's gonna be Ginny Weasley. Okay. This is also the first Ginny minifigure that I've gotten, I think. Just in general, so it's cool. Torso and leg print on her is really pretty well done. Yeah, no real complaints there. Face print on this one actually looks to be pretty well printed. I'll give her this face. And she does have this really cool new hair piece, which looks pretty good. And then we got this cool little pudding thing. Or ice cream maybe? I don't know. Maybe an ice cream sundae and a little sundae bowl. I don't remember exactly what that is supposed to be, but she gets a dark brown wand, so we will steal it from the last dark brown wand sprue. And there we go. Next up, we got 4 left, so only 4 more that need to get right. And I believe that should be the other Fred or George, Hermione, who else are we looking for? Oh, Kingsley, and, okay, here's Hermione. I don't remember what the last one is, but hopefully it'll be there. Really good printing for her legs there. And torso too is pretty good. It doesn't have arm printing like Ron, so I guess it's a little bit worse in that regard. So the plastic quality of these figures is definitely better. The face prints are all maybe a little bit weird. I guess not all, but some of them seem to be really weird. The James is really good. And then I don't know, the James and either Fred or George are pretty good, and the rest maybe a little bit off. I guess Harry and Dumbledore and Griphook are all pretty good too, but those are from a previous unboxing. Well, Myrtle too, actually. Let's see who we got next. We got... oh, Neville. That's who I forgot about. And honestly, he kind of deserves to be forgotten about a little bit, because he's probably the most boring in the series. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to settle on him. Mainly just because his torso and legs are so kind of normal. Face print is pretty good though, and his hairpiece is appropriate. Gets a dark tan wand. Or not dark tan, dark brown. That's what I meant. But you knew that, right? And he gets this cool little monster book of monsters. Which, good print on there, and good print on there. So, cool accessory, just kind of lame figure. I'm going to have to move his hand out too. He does get some back printing, but yeah, that's kind of really it there. So, hopefully this should be either Fred or George, and then the other one should be Kingsley, which means that I will have to be a little bit just slightly careful when cutting the bag open. Oh, it looks like this one here is Kingsley, and I did not cut the cloth. So, cloth is actually all the way down there at the bottom. But Kingsley is the only one that is double bagged, so if you're looking for him, just try to feel for the crinkling sounds. He gets a black wand, which take the other black wand from Bellatrix, and is torso and legs are just kind of striking because they're so bright, which honestly I think kind of makes him a good choice for the series. And I believe no, it's blue that goes out, I guess. Let's see. I want to double check that with the instructions, magical instructions. Yeah, blue goes out. Okay. And the face print for him is okay. The face print for him is pretty good, so that's a good thing, I guess. And he got this really cool hat piece, which looks pretty excellent all around. And gets a black wand. And he's also going to get a broom in dark brown, which I think, is that a new color for broom piece? If that's a new color for broom piece, then it's kind of weird that it took that long, but nice to get, I guess. And yeah, alright. That's a pretty neat figure, I think. And last up should be either Fred or George. So, yeah. And that should be it. So he's got pretty much very similar clothing to either Fred or George. Yeah, his face is pretty good. I'll give him that face. And he does have exactly the same hat piece as the other one. And he's going to get a dark brown wand, which actually we have another one over here, so we'll just take that. And he also has this thing here, the suitcase. I think the printing goes on the inside with this one. And he gets these little Quidditch World Cup something. I don't remember exactly what they're supposed to be, but they are there, and you do get an extra of each, and they're exclusive prints, so that's cool, I guess. And we will give him a suitcase, and I mean, it is just nice to get the suitcase piece again, too, because that is a really well-made part. But yeah, there is the last one, and that completes the series. If you want to look at all the extra pieces, this is most of them. The only other extra pieces that you got with Moaning Myrtle and Dumbledore and Harry were a wand for Harry and an extra key for Gripbook and a wand for Dumbledore. And I think you also got one of the transparent pieces for Myrtle. So, you know, that's all that we got for this little random blind bag opening. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, let me know in the comment section down below. If you want to see a review of this series, let me know, and I will get one of those worked on pretty soon. Hopefully, I'll actually get on that as I've gotten these sort of near the release date of the series. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys all next time. Bye, everyone.